Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to Phillip Island. It's Saturday, it's qualifying day, it's round 18 in the MotoGP World Championship. It is crunch time, and the Paddock has got a little bit of a buzz around it, especially after what was a fascinating free practice 3 session earlier on today. All three of our key title contenders, Fabio Quartararo, Pecco Bagnaia and Aleix Espargaro, have made their way through to Q2 later. Fabio Quartararo by the skin of his teeth, just in the final seconds jumping inside the top 10, or jumping up 2/10 full stop, meaning he will be in Q2 direct, but certainly made hard work of it. Topping the session was Marc Marquez, the Repsol Honda man. Spent yesterday, he said, working on the brand new aero package that Honda have brought this weekend. Ducati-esque, we should call it. New wings, new side pods, the Stegosaurus style rear tail attachments. The rear tail attachments have gone. The new aero remains at the front, and it rocketed him to top spot with a little bit of a helping hand, we do have to say, let's be honest, from Aleix Espargaro. The number 93 tucked him behind the 41 on their final flying laps, but that was good enough for top spot, meaning that he will be the man that leads us into Q2 later on. We're going to walk down the paddock, a busy one as well. Hello, how are you? All good, all good. Good to see you. It's busy, eh? It's good to see you as well. And we're going to catch up with Joel Kelso, a home hero. The Australian is hoping to fly the Aussie flag in Moto3 this weekend, and done a good job of it so far as well. Directly into Q2, and it's been showcasing a pretty competitive pace. Arguably the best weekend of his young Moto3 career. The rookie, who of course bases himself in Mallorca. This Grand Prix, despite living in Darwin, which is about 2,000-3,000 k in that direction. I think that direction, somewhere over there anyway, I imagine. A fair old way away. It's actually closer to, ironically, to the Mandalika International Circuit in Indonesia is his house than it is here in Phillip Island. But of course, this is an opportunity for him to have friends, family, everyone else that is supporting the number 66, and Naranjito is doing a good job of it as well. I'm strolling around just seeing, before we get to Joel, if there are any MotoGP riders just floating around so we can maybe grab a word with. Doesn't look to be the case so far as we head past the Suzuki box. Of course, back to full strength this weekend with Joan Mir and Alex Rins, and the Ducati box as well. Have we got the man of the moment, Jack Miller, or Pecco Bagnaia as well? Doesn't look like it. Keep our eyes peeled anyway. There's plenty of fans waiting as Taylor McKenzie walks past again. Hopefully he's got his water bottle in something other than a male contraceptive this weekend. We heard from him yesterday with John McPhee. Funny little tale. Now we're into the Moto2 and Moto3 part of pit lane, where hopefully I'm hoping that Joel Kelso will be there. Hi guys, all goods. Joel, of course, riding for the CIP Green Power squad. I was actually speaking with his crew chief on Friday morning, who is about 6'4", is old Jose Alvarez. He is a big lad. Definitely doesn't have experience of riding a Moto3 bike himself. He's far from the perfect fit for a Moto3 rider, but doing a good job getting Joel as dialed in as possible, and is, as is typically the case as well, Joel's box is a complete other end of pit lane, so I'm getting my steps in on the Fitbit, which is good news as well. Been doing some time in the commentary box this weekend, so sitting down for 40 minutes is not what I'm used to, so making sure that I can get these steps in. Moto3, of course, are going to be first on track, meaning that the bikes are warming up. And this is the beauty of coming into... Excuse me, the smoke getting the better of me. This is the beauty of coming into the paddock. Sometimes in the smaller pit boxes or the smaller paddocks, the garages for the Moto3 guys filter out, meaning that you can see the guys working throughout the session, warming the bikes up, and right on cue, here is Joel. All good, mate, how are you?
Good, mate. Just having a qualifying coffee.
Very nice, a little espresso. Is it a single or a double?
Yeah, that's it, mate. A single. We don't need the double here.
With a sugar in there, or how do you take it?
No sugar, mate. All straight coffee.
You've been spending too much time in Europe, haven't you?
That's the way, isn't it? That's it.
Right, let's move further forward, just so we can... Well, let's have a quick chat again. Excuse me, God, I'm struggling. Let's have a quick chat with Joel. We'll try and get out of the noise first, just because we want an update on how your weekend's going as every bike under the sun is warming up. So, been a good start to life for you. Talk us through the first 3 practice sessions.
Yeah, well, the first practice we felt strong instantly, and after that we moved into FB2, and we felt that strong that we just left the same tyre, which was a hard compound to get a long run on that, and we finished within 1 second in that session, so we're happy coming in today with that extra set of tyres, and FB3 was not the easiest thing ever, but we did a really good lap time alone. Honestly, we still finished in Q2, which is positive. Also doing the lap alone, which here, is massive, especially with this big wind that's coming over us now at the moment. So, I'm confident, mate, going into qualifying. Obviously, it's all going to depend what slipstream you get and how lucky you get. But, mate, we're really enjoying it this weekend.
First experience of a home Grand Prix, just for the guys at home, what's it like coming into the circuit, seeing fans, friends, family? It must be quite a surreal experience.
Yeah, it's incredible, mate. Honestly, I didn't realise how many fans actually had here, and like the first home GP, you never know, do you? But yeah, actually, it's incredible, mate. All the home support's incredible, and even exiting to the box through the tunnel, you hear people screaming. The first time I thought, oh, gee whiz, something's wrong with my bike, but no, it's just all the support. So it's awesome to see, mate. I'm really excited and happy about this weekend. It's awesome to have all the family out here, so yeah, really enjoying it.
We say home GP, Mandalika's probably closer to home than here, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. There's a few other races a bit closer to home. Even Malaysia's not far, so yeah, but we'll spend a lot of time down this way anyways. Not actually riding at this track, but spend a lot of time in Melbourne, so yeah, no, we're used to it here, mate.
Top man, we'll let you go, get ready for Q2. Best of luck. Good to chat with Joel as always. Get that espresso down him as well. And 1 second, because I'm going to cough again. Poor me, I have been struggling. I've got a bit of man flu, I'll be honest with you, but I'm a soldier. I'm soldiering on. I've been blowing my nose, struggling with a bit of a chesty cough. Don't worry, I've done the tests. I'm COVID-free. But, these are the challenges that come with being on the road for 4 or 5 weeks at a time. So the paracetamol, I didn't actually have it this morning. Maybe that's what's costing me now. Plus, when you've got a bit of a sore throat, your job is predominantly to talk as much as possible for sometimes hours on end. Doesn't really help ease that situation, but it is what it is. So here we go then. These are the Moto3 guys. As I was saying, this is a wonderful part of the paddock sometimes that often we don't get to show. And those that are lucky enough to come into the paddock, it's almost as interesting stood here and watching the teams hard at work, seeing them strip down the bikes, whether it's Moto3 or Moto2 here as well, and to properly, especially in qualifying where it's high intensity, high risk stuff with the bikes in and out, swapping tyres, tactics at play. It really is fascinating to watch them work at the highest level, which of course Grand Prix motorcycle racing is. And this Barry Baltus's machine here, Baltus unfortunately had a big crash in free practice 3 earlier, so these guys working as hard as possible to get the Belgians motorcycle ready for qualifying later on this afternoon, and just look at the work that goes into it. Unfortunately, Zonta van den Gorberg here won't be taking part in the rest of the weekend. He crashed yesterday, breaking his wrist. Whereas there's now 5 RW Racing GP guys frantically working on Barry Baltus's machine to try and get him out in qualifying. The same said here for Alessandro Zacconi as well, another rider that crashed. And these guys won't get any lunch whatsoever. You look at Sonkiat Chantra, the guys in the Honda Team Asia box worked overnight to get that bike ready. And then on his outlap, he went and threw it down the road at the hay shed and wrecked the bike again. So that is unfortunately the life of a motorcycle mechanic, that you are on hand whenever you are needed. Right, let's see, have we got anyone else? Tatsuki Suzuki. All good, mate?
All good?
Ready for qualifying?
Quite.
Keeping warm?
Yeah.
Just about?
Yeah. A little bit windy today, but anyway, we'll see.
Good man. Good to see. All the best. Good to chat with Tatsuki. In the zone with his AirPods in. Puts another one back in. And yeah, that's a nice little feel for the paddock, I think. It's a slightly different inside the paddock to usual. Hoping to speak to a MotoGP team manager, but unfortunately, just last minute, as you can imagine, the stakes are as high as possible. We were going to chat to one of the title contenders or someone involved in the championship fight, and with everything as close as it possibly is, they had to cancel on us last minute, unfortunately. But you can understand that as well, because they're trying to find, not even a tenth of a second right direction and be as competitive as possible, and unfortunately that is easier said than done. As we wander down, there's Aaron Cannett's dad. He's a good lad, and Cannet actually found a little bit of pace at the end in Moto 2. Have we got any MotoGP riders about? Michael Laverty walks past us. I'm not sure we can see any whatsoever, unfortunately. Well, there's Joel Fernandez. Have I got a chance? Let's see, I'm too far away to shout. Raul! Oh, he's gone. He's inside the box. Ah, well, we're about 30 seconds too late. What a shame. We'll just wander a little bit further forward and see. Or maybe we might be able to bob in and have a chat. And there's a bit of a, not even a team managers meeting there. Francesco Guidotti in the orange jacket you might be able to see. You also be able to catch a word. There's Miguel Oliveira as well. Have I got chance? It's just blocked off, unfortunately. I think Raul might be coming back out as well, just to grab a word. You see, this is the life of just trying to nip the attention for 30 seconds with a MotoGP ride. And here comes Raul, right on cue. Thank you for joining us.
For Instagram?
It's for Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. We're on everything,
Everything
mate.
is on live, no?
Yeah, it is. We're live. We're on everything. So, welcome to our live show.
Thank you.
Loving the woolly hat, by the way.
It looks like gold, no?
Yeah, it does.
With the big jacket.
I've got 3 layers on. How many have you got? 2?
Two.
2? Okay.
Polo and I am official because I forgot the big one on my house.
Oh, you left it at home?
Yeah. I don't expect this cold temperature.
Well, you've not been here since 2019. You were in Moto 3.
2019 with a shit weather, it was shit weather. I crashed on the race. Crazy. Yeah, it's like my first time, honestly, here.
And jumped from 2019 from a Moto 3 to MotoGP.
Yeah, it's like Jack when he did from Moto 3 to MotoGP, the jump, no? Yeah, more or less like me in this track.
So keep it clean, but what's it like to ride a MotoGP bike around Phillip Island?
Wow, amazing. Too much speed in all the curve, especially when you arrive at Tour 1, Tour 2, wow, it's amazing. Also Tour 3 where you start to do spinning with MotoGP is amazing. It's too funny, and I think for all the spectators it's nice to see.
Top man. In fact, can I borrow your woolly hat for just a second, just to keep warm? No, he's not letting me have it. Miguel is here as well. He's trying to run away. No, come here. Stop running away from me. How are you?
Good. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. Enjoy this morning?
Yeah, enjoying the summer. It's I think the best weather we've had so far, so can't complain.
How many layers have you got on? Let's count them. So there's 1 big jacket. Oh, just a 2 actually. I'm surprised. I thought there was going to be a few more under there.
No, I don't need. My thermometer is good, so I can have just a small cover.
Congratulations. I don't know. Is that a good trait to have?
And yours?
I know, I'm 4.
4.
I'm cold.
You should be used to it, no?
What? Been from England? I live in Barcelona now, so I'm continental.
Sorry. Then yeah.
I've acclimatised, unfortunately, which my friends take the mick out of me because I go home to England and they'll wear T-shirts and shorts, and
That's too bad.
I have to wrap up.
Anything you want to ask?
Yeah, let's talk about. Should we talk about MotoGP or should we just talk about other things instead?
Up to you.
I mean, I'm enjoying talking about other things. What did you do in between? Did you go back and see the family?
Yes, I did. Went back to see the family for a week, and my little one was sick for the whole week. So in 5 days, instead of recovering, I was completely drained out of energy. So finally, I came here, and I feel much better because I can sleep and I can be good. But yeah, mentally, I miss them for sure.
Of course, but even coming here with 10 hours of jet lag,
Yeah.
you're allowed to sleep a little bit better.
Yes, I sleep from 9 to 3 in the morning.
Okay.
And then just stay in the bed looking at the ceiling, and hopefully the alarm clock comes off.
Maybe looking on social media, scrolling through TikTok or something like that.
No, if I go on the phone, then it's impossible to go back to sleep. So, no.
Well, good to know. Nice to catch up.
Thank you. See
you later. Oh, and good luck in qualifying.
Thank you so much. I'll need it. I'll need a bit.
Okay, well done. Nice to see you. Good to see you, Miguel, as always, right in front of the camera. He's never worked in this business, has he? But, oh well, good to chat up with him anyway. He's a good lad, is Miguel. And, as you can imagine, missing his family. Daughter Alice at home, still hopefully feeling a little bit better. All the best to them. Thank you for joining us. Qualifying coming up. next week when I imagine, not that you guys will want to see, I'll be stripping off. Not obviously to the bare bones, but I don't think I'll be needing 4 layers in Sepang. So you'll see me in Sepang in a week's time with just 1 layer. See you then. Bye.